Hey, it's Kevin McCarthy, and welcome to another day in real estate. So today I want to talk about making some home improvements to your property when those opportunities arise and what you have to think about when you're doing that. So take, for instance, hailstorm takes out your roof, you got to get a new roof, right? At that point in time, there's a lot of choices when it comes to shingles and stuff. You can see these shingles back here. We could get into all kinds of shingles, but finding something that works for your property, you always got to take in mind when you go to sell the property. So think about it when you're doing whatever it is you need to do to your property to think about going to sell it. At that point, it's highly important to remember that. So I held up different shingle colors. I've tried painting different samples on my house, because since we're going to do the roof, we might as well do the paint as well and go ahead and bring it up from 10 years ago to where it is. So kind of narrowed in the shingles on there, and we have figured it out. And then we were working on colors, and sometimes between couples, it can be a challenge to figure out what colors to paint, what goes well with your brick or with your stone or whatever it is. Right? But you don't want to make a mistake here, because you always got to think about selling down the road. How is this going to be aesthetically pleasing, not only for me now, but for a buyer when I go to sell this property? Is the roof that I choose, the style, the material, the longevity of it, class 3, class 4 type of shingle, whatever it happens to be, the paint colors that go into it, when it goes to the choices that are going to be there, in the future. So the choices that we made here, we had a hard time making choices. The color of our brick is very difficult to work with. So in this case, like I've done with many clients when we're getting ready to put a house on the market and it needs paint, is I will ask my designer friend, hey, here's what we're looking at. Here's what we've got. Give me some ideas. And so I did that, and she shot over 4 pretty good ideas. She's like, this is my favorite. We took combinations of mostly the first one with a couple of tweaks from the second one. She blended it together. She came over, she met with us. She went over the color choices against the brick. And what we got when I started, we've used this iron ore color that's on this door a bunch of times inside of our house. My rails are painted iron ore. I've got a couple of walls. One of the cabinets in the kitchen and the islands are painted iron ore. We love that color. And so we're bringing it to the outside too. We decided I had some to paint on this door, so I tested it out here. And I had painted extra white around the trim because everything was the same color as this gutter is right here to start with. This part on this door. So I painted that door iron ore, painted it white, didn't look right. After the designer came, she gave us this March Wind color. March Wind, that's the new color you see on the edges of this door. And right here on this gutter. March Wind looks beautiful, it blends awesome. So getting a designer to help us with that choice for the aesthetics of our house, for future resale and longevity, making sure that we do this right. It also helped from a couple's standpoint, and it was very easy for us to go visually look at the board, the style board for those colors that she chose, and say, okay, this is the soffit, this is the body, and this goes around this part. This is going to be the shutters, and this is going to be the front door. Boom. It all looks great, and we're really happy with it. So if you ever need some help with a design of some sort, and you would like the expertise of a design person, I'd be happy to share my friend's contact info with you so that you can get a design consultation, have them create you a design board, and get things done a little bit faster for yourself as well. If you just want some simple advice on something, I'm always here for you. And if you want to talk real estate, I'm your guy. If you want a market impact report, reach out to me anytime, or you just want to shoot the breeze. Let's grab coffee. We could do a Zoom call, or I'm happy to come out to your place and meet you in person. Anytime. I'm Kevin McCarthy. It's another day in real estate. Peace.